Alright, so here's a breathing drill, one of our main breathing drills we use for our narrow infrasternal angle people. Those sort of people tend to be a little bit locked down through here and through the pelvis in the same manner. So with these people, we want to, in our first kind of introduction to these types of drills, these basic supine drills, we want to get we still want to get serratus but we want to get chest activation up top to push our ribcage back and facilitate breathing in the way that we need for that infrasternal angle to open up. And at the hip, we're still getting posterior tilt to inhibit the hip flexors and TFL and all those annoying muscles and get us some glute. But with our narrow people compared to wide people, the extra addition is going to be a little bit of adductor activation as well. This is going to hopefully take away the bias that narrow infrasternal, narrow infrapubic people have towards their adductors and abductors, the slight mishap there between them, and we're going to use them to bring us back to a neutral position. So this is kind of our first stop before we move on to other drills. So it's pretty simple. The breathing is the same as all our other drills, but what we're going to do is come up, toes straight to the roof, hip width apart. Just going to get a foam roller between them. So at our hips, we're just going to come into, use our hamstrings and our bottom of our glutes to tilt us. I don't want it to be like a reverse crunch. I don't want your abs to be on, relaxed there. It's just going to use your hamstrings to a little curl in the wall and tilt up. So again, not a glute bridge, just a tilt, that's it. So you should be feeling hamstring and glute. You push your toes into the wall, that helps get glute. And then we're going to squeeze this slightly. You don't need to be crushing it, but just enough to feel your adductors as well. And then from here, like I said, we want pec and serratus, so we're going to reach up serratus and put our hands together and squeeze so it's like an isometric fly, which is going to give us pec. And then from here, it's just going to be a long exhale into a gentle inhale, the same that we did in our breathing video. So here, I'm going to get all these on, checklist in my mind before I start. Small inhale and a You're going to go through that 3, 4, 5 times through that breathing sequence that we have outlined in our breathing video. So if you have any other questions to go with that, shoot me a message and I'll explain how it works.